Hey, top of the morning to you, beautiful people. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the new Black Wall Street, the Money and Power Show, as we present to you guys crypto in the morning. That's right, man. I understand it is the day before Thanksgiving, but you know what? Crypto never sleeps, though, by the way. It's open 24/7, 365. And so we still got some more info that you need to know as it relates to this thing called crypto. Now, we won't be here tomorrow because I'll probably be stuffed and all that good stuff. But we'll be back on Friday. So nonetheless, man, happy holidays to all you guys. Everybody celebrates Thanksgiving, all those are pretty, pretty interesting holidays, so to speak. But nonetheless, man, enjoy your families, all that good stuff. Hopefully you're off work today, right? But you still got up early in the morning for crypto in the morning. Man, good morning to you, man. I am your host, ERGJ, Certified Global Financial Educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, the Black Bazaar, international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. And I want to welcome you guys today from Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter for today, man. While you guys are connecting, go and let us know what city, what state, what country you might be connected from here today. What city, what state, what country you might be connected from here today. We're broadcasting across the World Wide Web, global exposure from our virtual studios here in Decatur, Georgia. That's right, Decatur, where it's greater. And we just love to know how far our reach is here this morning. That's right, man. Rep your city, rep your state, rep your country right now in the comments below. Now, if you are a believer, you're a person who's a believer, because we got quite a few who are unbelievers, right? Lord, help their unbelief. But nonetheless, right, I realize that crypto, okay, cool. That crypto may not necessarily be the fancy for everybody. That's cool. I just want you to get there. Why, by any means necessary. I want you to put on your Malcolm X mojo and get there by any means necessary. I just chose crypto. Okay, it was easy for me. I could comprehend it, and it's accelerated my pathway pretty quickly. And so hopefully, whatever you choose, right, it gets you there. But if you're a believer that crypto can help you get to financial freedom, help you to build wealth for yourself, and leave an inheritance to your children's children, go and put a console hashtag crypto. That's right, hashtag crypto. Good morning to you, Miss Official Empress of the Blues. Happy holidays to you, Prisky Mac. Right, oh, you did. Oh, from Virginia. I got. You know what? I got home a little early, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch Ready Player One. But I just didn't make it in front of the TV. I just don't really watch TV much. So I'm going to have to do it this weekend, though. Ready Player One, I'm going to be watching this weekend. So it might be, we might have to watch that tomorrow night with the family. You know, why not? And so we'll be watching that as well. Good morning to Miss Jenkins. Miss Johnson's in the house. Brother Sims is in the building from Dallas. Good morning to you. And we got a wonderful show set up for you here today, guys. We're going to talk about, obviously, there's some stuff going on Thanksgiving that you need to know about with this thing called crypto. And we'll be finishing our 10 brutal truths, 10 things you need to know about this thing called crypto. Let me go ahead and share my screen right now. We'll get right into this thing, guys. I'm going to take up too much of your time. But before I do that, I do want to let you guys know about some things that you might see in the description, because, you know, some people hit me up. They hit me up all the time. Be asking me questions. And I'll be like, you must don't watch the show with some of the questions that you're asking. And so, you know, I want to make sure I do my due diligence, let you guys know, what we got going on. So first and foremost, all right, there are 4 links in the description of this video if you're on Facebook or YouTube. And if you're not, you know, you either need to inbox me about the link, or you need to go over there and like and share and all that good stuff. But the first link is to Coinbase. Okay, so if you haven't got started in crypto, but you want to start your journey, you want to take the Christmas money, Thanksgiving money, and begin what I call your snowball. Well, you can get started with Coinbase. Now, why do I like Coinbase? Right? I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying it's the best exchange. I like Coinbase for a couple of reasons. Number one, right, when you use the link, I'll get paid, you get paid. So that's already free, right? Some free money for you. Also, they have this thing called Learn and Earn. Well, you'll learn about crypto, because I believe you should invest in that which you understand. Most people don't invest in crypto because they don't understand it, and they don't understand it because they don't really want to learn it, right? It's not that they don't know, nor do they want to know. But if you want to know, I think that's a great place for you to begin your education. I think that's way more valuable than what you possibly could get from a return standpoint, because wisdom is more precious than rubies or gold, and knowledge, quote unquote, understanding, quote unquote, and wisdom are to be coveted. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Wisdom is more precious than rubies or gold. Now, how do you get the wisdom? Well, first you start with knowledge, and then you begin to apply that which you know. So many of you guys are having trouble in this particular area, either getting started or getting to where you want to go because you're not investing enough in your knowledge. You're not investing enough in your crypto education. And so hopefully this show can help you with that, okay? But I think Coinbase does a good job of introducing you, getting you started, getting you education, getting you news and all that stuff. Second link that you'll find, right, as you move forward is a link that's going to get you to what I call increased compounding results, right? So I use some different platforms to be able to get returns, high returns on my crypto. I share that with you in the links. So when people ask me about this stuff, I'm like, wow, you didn't go to the link, you didn't watch the show, but you're in my inbox. And I'm going to tell you the same thing. Watch the show. So anyway, there's a link to Vault where you might have saw I'm getting 6.7% on my Ethereum, right? People like, you staking Ethereum? I said, yeah, if you know how, you can do it, right? So you can find that as well. What else do I have there? I have another link to Ledger, right? Which I believe once you get past Coinbase, you need to start learning how to protect your crypto. And I think Ledger is a great tool for you to use. I guess you could say tool that you can use as a cold storage wallet, right? I don't have my crypto all out in these streets. No, I don't, right? If Coinbase go down, because they had some little problems last night, and I was like, what's going on, right? Coinbase ain't, if something happened, they only getting a little bit of my crypto. All right, so I am protecting myself by putting console protect yourself. You must learn how to protect yourself. You can't decide or want to be your own bank and manage your own money if you're not going to protect that money. You are the FDIC of your crypto. Let me say that again for the people in the back. You are the FDIC of your crypto. So, if you fall for a scam, right? Because they come up on my page all the time trying to get y'all to do stuff. Just know that ain't me. That ain't me. I can't help this. I'll do Instagram and Facebook. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. He's going to keep on coming to steal, kill, and destroy. So you must learn to protect yourself. You can't be the person that say, I want to be my own bank, but yet your security is low. Okay? Let me say that again. You can't be the person that say, I want to be my own bank, right? But then your security is low. Well, hey, Ledger is a great place for you to be able to secure or protect your stuff. And the other link that I have is to BlockFi, right? I use BlockFi right now. Some people coming out to BlockFi, but I took my crypto loan out in BlockFi. I get some pretty high interest returns over BlockFi. They do have a crypto credit card as well. And I probably will be adding pretty soon, probably crypto.com. I mean, my goodness, it's hard not to go over to crypto.com at this point. But I ain't gonna talk too much about them because I ain't got no link. No, I don't really like to promote stuff, right? Free, right? Ain't no free advertising for me, RGJ. You're gonna have to pay me. Okay, but anyway. But I think crypto.com is on the come up. They have a marketplace, NFT marketplace that's out. I think that they're doing a good job as an exchange. So I'm going to look at, crypto.com. Plus, you can get some other coins. So matter of fact, if you have crypto.com and you're using them, I am telling you, I'm probably going to be adding that to my list of exchanges. So you can drop your referral link in the comments below and I'll pick one and we'll make it do what it do. Okay. What else do we have? Well, happy holidays to you. We also have, right now, I'm running a special, a holiday special, which is going to allow you to take any one of my crypto classes in my university, right, for 50% off. You get to choose which class you want to take, okay? All you got to do is just inbox me for the promo code, and I will get that thing to you, and you go over there, you decide which crypto class fits your fancy, get 50% off. Happy holidays, right? Through the end of the year, you can do that, okay? So that's available to you, but you'll also find a link to all of our other crypto classes. Our crypto real estate class is coming out in December. You won't be getting 50% off of that one, but it is coming down in December, okay? And then what else do we have? We have anything else? I think that's it. As far as the links that you'll find in the description of this video on Facebook and YouTube. And if you have any questions, all right, if you happen to be on your Twitter or you happen to be over on your Instagram, just inbox me, ask me, and I get that thing to you, okay? So let's get right into this thing. Did I miss anything? Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Make sure. Okay, we're going to talk about Thanksgiving. Those are crypto moves, crypto classes. All right, yeah, we good to go. All right, cool. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen here, and then we'll get right into this thing this morning for crypto and what's going on with you, brother Chibuke. Good morning to you. All right, so we start here. I always like to start here with our fear and greed index, find out how the market is doing, how the market is feeling about crypto, right? Let me tell you something, guys. I use this more than I use charts. I know some people think it's crazy, but I understand that how people feel, like the feeling or the sentiment or the emotion of the market plays a much bigger role in crypto than anything else. I get it, guys. You guys technical analysis and all this stuff. Some of you guys are good at fundamental analysis, but hey, you know what I'm saying? What I'm learning is that the social impact or the communities that's behind some of these projects really have a major impact on the movement or the flow of these particular projects. But anyway, we understand that Bitcoin is the biggest coin. Bitcoin is the one that really sets the market. And so it's kind of important to know how the whole market is doing, okay? So anyway, fear greed is at 42. We were at 33 yesterday. Fear was in the market yesterday. And again, this is a little old. This isn't current. This is 12 hours old, but gives me get an idea. Now, I still think I got a couple days left, right? I think I got today and tomorrow before I will really be like, let's go. I think Black Friday is probably might be the kickoff, or we might have to get through the weekend before the kickoff to the end of the month and then moving into December. All right. But anyway, there's been projections that we'll still get to, $100,000. I don't know about that by the end of the year, but I am predicting that we're going to see a lot of money flowing into this thing, flowing into crypto after we get through the holiday, this first holiday. We got another holiday coming up right after that. So we got another 3 weeks after that, right? To get in where we fit in, right? Make some money, right? Right. Then, I ain't gonna talk to y'all about strategy. Should I be talking about strategy? Because that's like, that's like consultation stuff. That's like crypto club stuff. But anyway, then we start working on strategy and stuff like that. Anyway, let's find out what's going on in the market, man. What is happening in the crypto space? There's 2 websites I use. For this show, I use coinmarketcap.com. I will be sharing with you guys over in the Crypto Club another spot and how to use that one to find some stuff. But of course, that's part of joining the fucking club if you want to do that. But anyway, you can find that by join the club. You decide to do that at theblackbillionairesclub.com. If you are a part of the BBC, you've already joined, go and put in console hashtag BBC so they know that we are out in full force. Anyway, Bitcoin is basically flat over the past 24 hours. Everything pretty much is flat. I'm not going to go through all of this. You know what? Let me tell you something. I've been thinking this morning. I've been thinking about this thing called Cardano. Now, ADA is a top 10 project, right? ADA is down 5% at 167. I am really starting to feel some type of way about ADA. I really am. I mean, it's not that they're not a viable project. I'm just wondering, right? Where is the excitement or the enthusiasm? Where's the pump going to come from? I really don't know. I feel like I got a great quality project, but I feel like at this price, I think there's other things I could buy at this price, like XRP, that will supersede ADA's growth over the next 3 to 6 months. I'm just really having a hard time holding on strong for an ADA, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just really feeling some type of way about ADA right now. I've been thinking about liquidating. I've been thinking about what am I going to do? Just hold on. I mean, I don't really like to get out of position, not getting out totally, but I've been thinking about moving some of this money to some other places that I think it actually has an opportunity to grow. So one of the things that I teach or that we talk about in our crypto club is how to build a firm foundation, how to build a portfolio. And so I've already got a lot of my foundational stuff set. And ADA is a part of that foundation, but a small portion. And so now I'm like, well, why don't I take some of this that I have over here in this foundation and put it over into a place where I'm taking some risk for growth? Because I just don't know about ADA and its growth projections. I just really don't know. I'm going to be thinking about that over the weekend because I was thinking about some other stuff I could do with that capital other than just sit there and wait on ADA to do what it's do. Plus, I don't really use ADA. Like, it's not something I actually, now, there's some people that's deep off in this ADA ecosystem. I'm not. So that's just a personal preference. But if I dove into ADA as far as the ecosystem, I'd be more likely to keep it because I'll need it in order to do some stuff with. This is the part that I don't think many people understand. Like those of us who are deep off in crypto, we're actually using crypto as a currency. We're actually using it as as a medium of exchange. Everybody put in console exchange. So when you guys, might see me post something about an NFT or some project or something like that, it's because I'm using the crypto to do something with that's going to get me greater returns on something else that you may not see because it's not on Google. It's not at top of mind. It's deep off in that particular ecosystem, i.e. ADA. But I'm not deep off in the ADA ecosystem. So I'm like, until I can get there, because there's so many different ecosystems I want to learn about and dive into, it's just like it's becoming not as valuable to me as it may be to other people. And I'm not in the crypto game just for something to go up in value. I do not wait on that. I'm over here doing stuff on a day-to-day basis in crypto land that most people have absolutely no idea about. Okay? So that's my thoughts right now. I just want to, I'm just being honest about where I am with this thing called ADA. Anyway, but they need somebody to come in and just help it go to the moon or help it go somewhere. But that's not even really what I wanted to cover this morning. What I wanted to look at this, guys. Over the past, this is the top 50. Over the past 30 days, look at this, okay? Sandbox, which is Sand, which is a Metaverse token, okay? It's up over 760% over the past 30 days. Loop Ring, which I really don't understand why Loop Ring is doing so well. They got something. They got a little pump from a potential partnership that hasn't been solidified yet, but they're up over 600% over the past 30 days. This is not a year. This is not 30 years. This is 30 days. Decentraland, which is probably the most popular Metaverse token, is up 500% over the past 30 days. And as I mentioned to you, Crypto.com, which bought the naming rights to the Lakers arena, which is going to be Crypto.com Arena, formerly Staples Center, which is going to drop on December 25th. That name change is going to happen. It's up over 360% over the past 30 days. And then look at this Helium, by the way. Somebody hit me up about Helium, which is the hotspot, thing that's got going on. It's up over 100%. But this is why I said, man, I probably need to go on over there to Crypto.com and open up me account and just start playing around in Crypto.com land, and so that way I can also educate you guys about what's available over there and stuff like that. I don't know what every exchange does, but why not? I might as well go ahead and open up one. But at any rate, I'm feeling so good about Mana. I'm feeling so good about Sand, and I'm going to drop one down for you guys that you might want to look at. It's called Cube, C-U-B-E. Okay, some of you might want to look at, might want to add it to your watch list. It's another Metaverse token, and of course, it's not in the top 50, so it's not going to show up at the top of the charts. But it may be something that's on the rise called Cube, C-U-B-E. Okay. Anyway, let's see what you guys are talking about. ADA needs to shit or get off the pot. Loop Ring wasn't a bad call. Anchor was a trash. Call Anchor was trash. Okay, fantastic. Morning to you, but ADA has to get off the white paper and become the working project. Till then, it's a pipe dream. Okay, so somebody else saying some things about ADA. Okay, fantastic, guys. So anyway, yeah. So Mana's done very well for me. Hopefully, you got in where you fit in. And also while it's been going up, very interesting. I've also been accruing another 3% on top of my Mana because again, I'm using Vol. Right, so they're paying me. Right, they're paying me another 3%, 4% for me just to hold it. So I've just been holding it. Right, get my 3%. I also been holding it. Get that 300, 530% on top of that. I mean, that's like your cake and your icing and some ice cream and maybe a little cream soda. Okay. But anyway, that's what I want to show you. And then you can see also, I'll do this for you as well. And this is kind of how I use these charts, right? So then I come on, look at the 24-hour, see how everything's been going over the past 24 hours. We can see again, Sandbox, Decentraland, Crypto.com. They've been kind of, look at this, Matic. Matic is up another 10%. That's another one I've been staking. That's another one I've been getting some interest on. Another one I've just been waiting on. See, now, why is this valuable? I want you guys to understand this. Okay, why are these valuable? Why is Sandbox valuable? Why is Decentraland or Mana valuable? Why is Matic valuable? It's because of they have to be used, right? If you want to go and use some land in the metaverse, if you go to Sandbox and you want to buy the land on Sandbox, you have to use sand in order to buy that land, which means that you would have to exchange your dollars for some cryptocurrency and then change that currency over to sand in order to then use that sand to then buy the land. Same thing with Mana. You want to do something in the Mana Decentraland ecosystem, you have to exchange your dollars for Mana and then use Mana, which would then be a currency to then go buy or exchange for the land that you want or the helicopter that you want. We saw one thing yesterday. Somebody got a cab on the metaverse. This is why this stuff is important. Matic, right? So Matic, here's the interesting thing about Matic. So Ethereum has the high gas fees for NFT trading and everything on Ethereum. Well, people are now using Matic, right, to then mint their NFTs for cheaper, and that's bringing up the value of the Matic token. You understand what I'm saying? So this being used, right? It's being used. It's not just being looked at. It's not just being over here going up in value. The reason why some of the things are going up in value is because of their utility or their use. You kind of have to use them. Am I making any sense to anybody? Okay. So once you begin, but you don't really dive into crypto like that until you join a club, until you have some type of consultation or something like that. Most people are just simply Google for gaga on thinking that something's going to grow in value without actually looking at the use case of something said asset. Okay, that's how it's done. Thank you for sharing. No problem. That part, yes, indeed. All right. So let's keep going. All right. So Regal, right? Regal said, AMC, y'all ain't going, y'all doing what y'all do, but hey, we can do it too. So Regal, which is the movie company, is now accepting Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin for movie tickets. So Regal is the latest movie theater chain to accept cryptocurrency payments, and it has a longer list of coins and tokens than AMC. Okay, I didn't realize that. What else are they going to accept? Let's see here. So I don't know if this is going to help them. I really don't know. But look at this. This is important. Now, can anybody tell me why this is important? Regal the movie theater chain Regal is now accepting cryptocurrency payments via the Flexa platform. Anybody know about the Flexa platform? And does anybody know what token powers the Flexa platform? This would be pretty interesting to know. Well, I'm glad you asked, because there is a currency which you can get on Coinbase as well, which actually power. Now this is actually bigger news than I thought, because with Regal going down this route to accept other cryptocurrencies through the Flexa platform, that now is going to open up other businesses to consider the Flexa platform to be able to accept cryptocurrency payments. And I know some of you guys may know this, but many of you guys don't. Well, what's the token that powers the Flexa platform? There's a reason why. Now I get why. That's why I say the news is late. Now I understand why AMP, everybody putting console AMP, why AMP has actually been amping up. Okay, it's been amping up lately. Now, from what I understand, this is good. It's now only 6 cents. But let's take a look here. So AMP is the coin that powers the Flexa platform, and it's down 15% over the past 24 hours. But you see that it aped up on the 22nd. So just imagine this. So now can you look at this too? Now you see what happened, right? You see this thing pumped up on the 22nd. You probably will kind of guess that this news or this partnership happened on the 22nd, but we're not getting the news until the 23rd, right? Or when did this article come out? On the 23rd, right? So you see why I keep telling people, like, the news is late, right? So those that's already been in AMP, they got that pump, right? Those who get this article and they start chasing AMP, they're probably going to lose a little money, because the news is late. The news is not ahead of the game. It ain't even current. You get news late. So we can see that, you know what I'm saying, that it pumped up on the 22nd. We got the news of why it pumped up on the 23rd. But if we use the news to try to go in and get some of AMP, we probably going to lose some money. Okay? Okay? But that doesn't mean that AMP can't be on your watch list. That doesn't mean that the Flexa network or the Flexa payment system won't become, you know what I'm saying, something that's used by other businesses now that Regal has decided to use that as well. Now, I probably should go into Flexa or the Flexa app to find out what other payments can be used. I don't got that kind of time today. But at any rate, starting today, all of Regal U.S. movie theaters, 514 in total, accept cryptocurrency and token payments through Flexa, an app-based digital payments network. Customers can use the app to spend crypto on movie tickets and concessions alike. I think we should, man, do I have that kind of time? If I have time, I'll go into the Flexa app. Let's keep moving because, oh, Lord, I mean, things be moving. Look at this, Wearable. If you took our NFT class that we offered last Saturday, which was how to create your first NFT, understanding NFTs, right? It's still available. That's available 50% off. You want to go to the site and take the class. We learned about Wearable. Wearable is one of those platforms where you can easily get started with creating your first NFT. Well, look what Wearable is doing. They're adding a messenger feature to their marketplace. This is the first of its kind feature, lets users connect directly to discuss NFT purchases and more. This is, again, huge news. Why? Because in order for us to connect directly before, we would have to be on Twitter, we would have to go to Discord, we would have to go to Telegram. Now, you know what I'm saying, there's a way to connect directly with other buyers and sellers on the Wearable platform to be able to get somebody to buy your stuff. Right? There might be something that you might need to explain about the rarity of this NFT that you have created, or there might need to be. How many guys? Here's the thing: if I get to talk to you directly in my chat, I'm gonna get you to buy something. Okay, okay, I'm gonna get you to buy something. I mean, I'm gonna be typing up all the hot words that you need to hear in order for you to buy my NFT. This is pretty huge. Man, here's the reason why you should get this NFT. I mean, have you ever seen something this beautiful? I mean, my goodness, do you see the slick physique of that homie that's in the back? Do you see right up here, I put the A that represents this as well. I mean, my goodness, there's no way you can pass up on this NFT. It's going to really, really do wonders for you in your collection. So this is huge news, again, not needing to leave the platform to be able to discuss or communicate with other people, right? This is pretty big, okay? This is pretty big, right? Right? I got stars? Yes, I got stars. Oh, y'all don't know about, so if you happen to be on Facebook, by the way, yeah, thanks so much, Tisha. If you happen to be on Facebook, there is, I don't know, I've unlocked stars, which will allow you to support the channel, okay? So if you want to support the channel like you would on YouTube or Twitch, well, Facebook has stars, right? So you can acquire stars and you can send stars to us, and that'll show that you support the channel. Feel free, right? I don't know. I just opened up. I'm still trying to understand it myself, but you probably see something that pop up on your screen and talk about stars. Eric Amal said, man, CRO is a great loan play. Nope, not financial advice. Do your own research. Crypto.com is great. I love it. All right, China Smith. Okay, Ray offers the governance tokens as well. I think it's the Rari. Yeah, they probably have a token as well. That's my goal. When does the messenger start on Wearable? Let's find out. That's a great question. When does the messenger start on Wearable? Okay, great question. I don't know. I just found an article. I see here. When does it start? This is big news if you're in the NFT community. Let's see here. Wearable plans to eventually expand the service outside the marketplace to be look at that, to be a standalone Web3 communication tool. So they're gonna have their own Discord, so to speak. It's making a social play. Wearable is putting that function out right on the site. We got that. Does it let us know when it's gonna? I don't see a date here. Oh, the tool is available now via Wearable's marketplace. The company announced with plans to. Okay, so it's available now. All right, the tool is available now via Wearable's marketplace. The company announced with plans to eventually launch Wearable Messenger as a standalone Web3. It's based on users' Ethereum wallets addresses, includes privacy features, so users can block others if needed. Okay, so cool. So you can block people with this tool. This is pretty cool. All right, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. All right, guys. Yeah, we are going to take a small little break. We'll be back and start talking about some of this Thanksgiving stuff. If I have time, I will cover some of this Flexa stuff. I don't know if I'll have time because we only got so much time in this thing. We'll be right back after the break with what? With Team Supreme, I believe. Yeah, Team Supreme in the hizzy. Team Supreme is in the hizzy. Let me see if I can find that. Find that. Oh, okay, there we go. Man, when you are the host and you are also the producer of the show, a lot of things happen. All right, beautiful people, man. That is Supreme Black-owned franchise and investing opportunity. A lot of you guys, we used to complain about how we didn't have the private opportunities that some of the big money had to be able to make plays and get in before everybody else. Well, that's been lifted because of President Obama and some act he put out, which now allows people to participate in crowdfunding and or equity crowdfunding as well. And so Team Supreme, which is a burger joint, and also they also have a fish joint as well. Well, they're expanding. And, if you're a person that says, you know what, I'm looking to get into business, turnkey business, I want to be like Shaq and I want to own some franchises. Well, you might have an opportunity to do that. You can bring it in as a food truck. You can bring it in as a strip mall outlet. You can bring it in at the airport, whatever the case in your particular city. Well, they have those opportunities available as well. And if you're a person that says, you know what, I don't want to necessarily run a franchise or own a franchise, but I do want to participate in this expansion, well, you can invest as well. Just simply go to www.supremefoodsworldwide.com, www.supremefoodsworldwide.com for more information about how you can participate in the expansion of a Black-owned brand. All right, that's what you can do, guys. I support Black. All right, so I'm letting you guys know about stuff, invest Blacks, franchise Black, all that good stuff as well. We'll get right back into the show, man. If you are getting some value out of what we're doing here, you're saying, man, I appreciate a brother bringing us some crypto info in the morning. It really helps me, right, to get my mind right and to see some things that I might not have found on my own. Let me get some hand claps in the chat, please. Some hand claps in the chat if you are enjoying the Crypto in the Morning show, okay? Crypto in the Morning. All right, let's get right back to this thing. Catch up on these comments, and we'll get right back into this thing as well. Well, Miss Ben to me over at Instagram said, I want nothing more than a piece of virtual land or even a hot dog in Polka City, LOL. Amazing. I got to get into the Metaverse. They will let businesses Yes, they'll let businesses advertise across the Metaverse, right? So people in there with their hologram, if y'all, I posted something in our group yesterday. Will Smith dive into the Metaverse, right? There's gonna be places where you can advertise, you can have your business in a virtual, whatever, on buildings and all that stuff. Yeah, it's going down, right? It's going down. All I can do is just keep putting it out there, and hopefully enough Black folk will wake up. And they be like, we need to be a part of this. Okay, we don't need to let this pass by, and we have an opportunity to be a part of this in whatever capacity, right? It's gonna be something for everybody. Whatever capacity you choose is gonna work for you. Okay, let's get right back into the show, man. I appreciate you, Erica Moss, Brother Sims, in the hizzy. All right, so Macys, guys. Macys jumping into this thing. Let me see, make sure I'm sharing my screen, all that good stuff. Macys is jumping into this thing. Right, Macys is jumping into this thing as well. They have launching. I've shared this already, but it's old news to me, but it's new news to some of you guys. So anyway, Macys, right? Macys launches an Ethereum NFT collection based on the Thanksgiving Day parade. What? Yes, Macys, right, has an NFT collection based upon the historic Thanksgiving Day parade. And not the world-class new age embracing of crypto a shareholder letter asked for, but Macys is now jumping into NFTs, right? So sure, but Macys have brought balloons to the party, adding more hot air to the Galgan corporate branding, minting NFTs. The department store behind the eponymous Thanksgiving Day parade in New York is giving away 95,000 Ethereum NFTs. Now notice this. I want you guys to notice why they have to say Ethereum NFTs, because there are NFT marketplaces on a lot of different platforms. Most people, when they get into the space, they only know of Ethereum or Ethereum NFTs, which will be like an OpenSea and stuff like that. Well, I will tell you, let me just let you guys know this. That's kind of where the wealthy people play. Okay? I ain't quite there yet. I don't like those gas fees. So I might miss out on some of those NFTs. But that don't mean that's the only place you can play. As I just mentioned, Crypto.com has an NFT marketplace. Cardano or ADA has an NFT marketplace. Solano has an NFT marketplace. Polygon, Matic has an NFT marketplace. Like, their marketplaces jumping up all over the place. And in each one of these marketplaces, you're going to have top artists, right? If that's your thing, if that's what you're looking for. Or you're going to have music NFTs. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have these things across all these different platforms, all these different ecosystems, and you just kind of have to decide which ecosystem you want to dive into. That's why I keep saying that, right? But of course, it's hard for you to know this kind of stuff if you out here by yourself, if you're trying to do all the research by yourself. We don't play that game. We don't play the by myself game, and we got to stop playing the by myself game moving forward. It's called together. Right? So if you're a person saying, you know what, listen, clearly I don't know what I need to know. Clearly there's a whole bunch I'm leaving on the table because I don't know. Let me go and join the fucking club, right? You can do that, right? We do have a crypto club that you can decide to join today by simply going to theblackbillionairesclub.com. That link is in the description as well. And you can decide, you can join the club, get on the team so you can be in the know, so you can increase your cash flow. Okay? Right? We study together. Everybody putting also together. Together, everyone achieves more. Right? Together, everyone achieves more. That is an acronym for team, by the way. So anyway, Macys, all right, celebrate the 95th year anniversary with 9,500 Ethereum NFTs. I guess they're giving away. All right, 10 of them will be ultra rare versions of NFTs are being auctioned and have already generated $42,000 in bids already. So they got 10 of these NFTs, which are ultra rare, which they're auctioning off, which means they go to the highest bidder. Okay, right? Macys will begin is giving away a free NFTs on Thursday, November 25th at 10 a.m. Eastern. So if you're a person that wants to get a free Macys NFT, you might need to go find out how you can sign up. That ain't my job to find out for you. But hey, I'll be doing my research. It can't be that hard to find. Macys in the Thanksgiving Day Parade NFTs. It's probably on their website. Anyway, NFT, all right. So look at this. So secondary sales. So here's the deal. Think about this. An iconic brand like Macys and Thanksgiving Day Parade is giving away free NFTs. All right. It's only going to be so many. They're going to go fast. But then there's going to be people who want those after they are given away. So there's a secondary market where you can then sell what you got for free to make money. Now, I don't know how much it's going to go for. I don't know which one you might get. Or if you might get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 10. But I like the concept or the idea that I could get something for free that I could then sell. Because how long do I want this thing? I mean, it's Thanksgiving Day Parade, by the way. I mean, I don't know. It could be worth a whole bunch later. I don't know. But you can then sell it and make some money, right? And secondary sales, 10% of those sales is going to go towards the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So there's also a nonprofit who's going to benefit from the secondary sales of the NFT Thursday Thanksgiving Day Parade NFT that Macys is giving away for free. Now, why would Macys be giving this thing away for free? That's the question I be asking sometimes. Like, why? Well, because Macys realized that they're like 1950, okay? And Macys has got to do whatever they got to do to remain relevant in 2021, right? You see, you might not know this, but Macys has been making some changes. Macys said, you know what Macys said? Macys basically looked at the business world. They looked at life and they said, we ain't going out like that. That's what they said. I mean, because for a while, who was shopping at Macy's? Nobody other than your great-great-grandmama. So Macy's said, we ain't going out like that. So they said, we need to bring in some youth. We need to bring in some new ideas. We need to figure out a way to stay in business. And they have done quite a few things beyond just this NFT deal, but they also have some marketplaces where they're bringing in entrepreneurs and letting entrepreneurs set up their stores inside of the Macy's marketplace, in case y'all don't know that. So this is how some of these Black businesses are making it now. They're saying, hey, let's go into a brand that's over 100 years old, almost 100 years old. Let's set up shop inside of this brand that most people are familiar with. And now this Macy's is becoming their own mall, in case y'all don't know that. Okay, so at any rate, that's business. Now let me get back to crypto. So Macy said, we ain't going out like that. Okay, we gotta find a way to remain relevant. And if NFTs is the thing, if crypto is the thing, I guess we're gonna be doing crypto. Okay, and why not launch it around Macy's biggest thing, which is the Thanksgiving Day Parade? I think that's pretty smart. Anyway, meanwhile, all the proceeds from the ultra rare collection, which is the auction that they're giving off, all of those are going to go to the foundation, right? Which is, so these auctions, when this money come in from this auction, which they already had $47,000, probably up from there, all of that's going to go towards the Make-A-Wish Foundation or that nonprofit. Now, Black folk, specifically Black folk, here's something that you might want to think about. You say, well, wait a second. Okay, Macy's, boom, bam, and did this and this. How could this be a benefit to me? How can I use this strategy? Everybody putting on some strategy. Well, Macy's, right, has launched a project, right, that will generate capital to fund a foundation or to fund a nonprofit. How many nonprofits are there out there who needs money, who needs capital, who keep on begging people to donate? Well, why don't they come up with a project? Or why don't you, as a for-profit entity, come up with a project that could then benefit a nonprofit entity, which you might own? You might own a nonprofit. You might run the for-profit and a nonprofit. And this is how you keep the money in the family. Oh, my goodness. I'm just giving away too much sauce this morning. This is how you keep the money in the family, right? You start a for-profit. You got a nonprofit. Your for-profit puts out some type of project that's going to benefit the nonprofit. You keep the money within the family, right? You get a write-off from the for-profit. You get some capital for the nonprofit. You go out there and keep on doing good with the nonprofit. You keep on going out there and making money with your for-profit. This is how you keep the money, right, in the family. This is how you build an empire, by the way. This is how you build an empire. I'm giving away too much sauce. I'll be giving away too much stuff for free. And this is all in this article. They literally tell you how you can do this thing on thing. Okay. Miss Erica Moss said, man, websites as we know them will soon be obsolete. Walking into virtual storefronts will be the norm, right? Makes sense from Brother Hibbler. What's going on Seth Markets as well. All right. Now, not only is Macy's, right? Not only is Macy's saying, we need to do something with this whole Thanksgiving thing and make it do what it do with Thanksgiving and NFTs is pretty popular. I don't like this person, but nonetheless, this Snoop Dogg's homie, Martha Stewart, right? Queen of Thanksgiving. She's cooking up a new batch of Ethereum NFTs. What? Okay, what is Martha Stewart doing? Martha Stewart said, I ain't going out like that. I don't care if I'm 75 years old. I'm going to remain relevant in 2021. So Stewart has released NFTs before, but this collection focuses on her bread and butter holiday. Martha Stewart, Snoop Dogg's homie. All right. So she's selling a new NFT collection. The lifestyle icon previously released a Halloween set. So she had a Halloween set come out. Now she's got a Thanksgiving set come out. The Halloween set, everything from pots and pans to outerwear and a sold out Halloween NFT collection last month. Let's see now, Stewart crowned the Queen of Thanksgiving by Time Magazine is back to launch 100 NFT images and an animated NFT called The First Thanksgiving, Remembering 1994. Okay? I don't know what this is. I'm not really interested in this, but it's a story nonetheless. In addition to the story-based animated NFT. So she's going to have a story-based animated NFT. The collection on Martha Fresh Mint has an assortment of images that appeared in back issues of Martha's popular home magazine, Martha Stewart Living. The NFTs include images of pies, sandwiches, cornucopias, and strategically arranged rooster sculptures in multiple styles. Okay, so Martha Stewart is making images, got NFTs of food. Okay, okay. All right, you can go over to Martha Fresh Mint if that's something you're interested in. But the collection has a range of price points from $100 for a photorealistic image to $1,000 for an impressionist rendition. Palette knife, watercolor, and oil painting restyles cost $500. Most expensive NFT in the collection is the animated NFT, which is currently up for auction on OpenSea. Bids for this piece start at 3 ETH. Y'all know how much 3 ETH is? Well, 3 times $4,000, that's $12,000 for her animated bid. That's the starting price. That's the floor price. Once the auction get going, who knows how much it's going to go for. Martha Stewart said, I ain't going out like that. I'm going to keep finding ways, right, to use my brand to make some money, and she's doing it in the NFT space. I can't hate on Martha Stewart. She ain't going to hate on the game. She going to play the game. Everybody putting down, so play the game. She ain't hating on the game. No. She said, this where money going. This where money people gonna spend all this money, all this crypto and all this stuff. This where they spend their money. Well, I guess I need to be over there too. Okay, Martha freaking Stewart. Who else? Paris Hilton. Okay, Paris Hilton joins $20 million investment in NFT platform Origin. So Paris Hilton's fascination with NFT space continues with her latest investment in Origin. Of course, Hilton from the Hilton, the Hilton family and the hotels and all that stuff. Hilton hotel heiress, Paris Hilton, she already rich. She just said, we're going to just get more rich. Joined a $20 million fund round in the Swiss nonprofit NFT project Origin Foundation. Participants in the latest round include legendary investor Bill Ackman's hedge fund Table Management and crypto investment firm Polychain Capital, all of whom brought Origin's new valuation to $300 million. Now, Origin runs a Definity Internet Computer project and uses artificial intelligence, AI, to enable smartphones users to authenticate and tokenize both physical and digital assets. Now, what does that just say? Let's talk about what they're doing again. Origin runs a Definity Internet Computer project and uses AI, or artificial intelligence, to enable smartphone users to authenticate and tokenize both physical and digital assets. You're going to be able to use your phone basically to put stuff on the blockchain. That's basically what they just said. All right. You're going to be able to use your phone, right? This mini computer that you got in your hand, you're going to be able to use that, right, to authenticate, to tokenize stuff, to put stuff on the blockchain. Now, this might be a case where you decide to follow the money. Okay, I don't know. This might be something where you decide that you say, you know what, let me look into this, and maybe I just need to follow the money. I don't know. All right, we got one more thing for you, man. We're going to try to finish this. We've been trying to finish this article up for a little while. It's our 10 brutal truths on Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. This is, again, an article from Millionaires. They got their way to millionaire status through cryptocurrency, and they've been documenting they've been documenting things along the way, and they start releasing articles saying, hey, here's what we learned. Here's what we found out. Here's some things to consider, to avoid. And so they wrote an article called 10 Brutal Truths about crypto, which I thought would be pretty fascinating. I believe we got to number 6, so we got 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'll try to cover that today, and we can be done with this article. We talked about security issues, number 6, being that's why I said, hey, Ledger, the link in the description, right, to secure or to protect your stuff. Don't have all your eggs in one basket. Number 7, fake news. Okay. There's a problem with fake news. There's a lot of false information floating around in the mainstream media when it comes to crypto. Here are the headlines. Cryptocurrencies are used by criminals. Bitcoin is harming the environment. Crypto is useless. Why does the media keep on telling you this? Well, because crypto hurts powerful and centralized institutions such as banks, corporations, and governments, the same institutions that's been running the world for however long it's been. And because these institutions own and control the mainstream media, the stuff for some reason you continue to watch and you continue to program yourself with their news, right? They will do whatever they can to deter the develop decentralization and stop you from using cryptos. Do not let them. All right, everybody put it down, so don't let them. But you can only, not let them when you are aware that they control the news and they put out what they want to put out late and all that good stuff. When you begin to understand that, I've been saying that for so long. I don't even watch. That's why I didn't watch Radio Player One yet. I just don't watch TV because I realize what it does to my mind. It fucks up your mind, right? They'll tell you your opinion is fake, right? It's fake news, or they'll censor you because of your opinion, right? But then they'll put out their opinion and say that this is the truth. Let me say that again for the people in the back, right? Right? You didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on you. Do not be bamboozled. Do not be run amok, right? Right? You got to know what you don't know. And if you still watching the news, shame on you. Now, unless you have some type of, mind that can really dissect what's being put out. But most people are being conditioned willfully, okay? Good morning to you, Miss Teresa Coakley Golf is in the building. Miss Ebony Campbell from the Ebony Show. Oh, I got a celebrity that's joined us here today. It's with us as well. Number 8, there are a lot of scammers and pretenders. We know all of them. We all know them, and we all hate them, right? That's happened on my page. A scammer came and basically duplicated my page, acted as if they were my page, and got somebody to send them $2,000 of Bitcoin. That ain't on me. You need to be able to recognize a scam as soon as they come. Like, oh, he ain't never sent me no message before. Why would he be sending me a message now talking about some crypto? Why would I do that? That ain't even in my nature. Okay? So you need to be watching out. There are a lot of scammers, a lot of pretenders, right? People asking you to send them their coins, send you their private keys. Another kind is individuals pretending to be trading pros who tell you to invest in a certain coin because it will go 100x. Yeah, sure. And when things go bust, they will tell you that nothing they said was financial advice, and you always should do your own research. Okay? It's a persistent and annoying problem, but there is a way how you can protect yourself. And then you got to read your free guide or whatever the case may be, right? Protect yourself. Number 9, right? Crypto exchanges are not reliable. Crypto exchanges are constantly targeted by hackers. In other cases, some exchanges suddenly disappear with all the money held in their wallets. Here's a list of crypto exchange hacks that caused a total loss of almost $300 million. If you have your coins in an exchange, then they aren't actually yours. Your cryptos are only yours if they are in a wallet and you hold the private key. Again, I mentioned this earlier. I have a link to this thing called a ledger, which is a cold storage wallet where you can hold your keys, and we continue to say in our land, if not your keys, not your crypto. So for some of you, you're just getting started. You're going to be on an exchange. I get it. I think that Coinbase is a pretty reputable exchange. They are a publicly traded company. They are being scrutinized a little bit more than other exchanges. But still, as you level up, you begin to understand, I better protect my own crypto. I better protect my own wealth and get that thing as much as possible off of these exchanges. That's what billionaires are doing. That's what millionaires are doing. You want to be a millionaire? Act like a millionaire. You want to be a billionaire? Act like a billionaire. What are they doing? They are taking their crypto off of the exchanges. Here's my question. Why not you? Why not you? Now, one of the reasons why you might not be doing that is because you don't know how, right? Because you didn't know, you may not, you don't know how. Number 2 is you might not be ready for that, because that is another level of responsibility, and you might not be organized. This is a conditional change. You might need to move to that space where are you ready for that stuff? Now, so I'll tell people out there off the top, because you might not be ready for that stuff. This is introducing a new way of you protecting, organizing, you being more responsible with your own stuff. So you don't take the step because if you do the step, and then you lose your you lose your cold storage wallet, or you lose the keys to that, you lost too. So, here's what I need. Know thyself. Everybody putting down, so know yourself. You need to know yourself. You may not be ready for that. You might, your life is a mess, and you're gonna mess it up. Okay. So, but as you become, more responsible adults. You mature a little bit when it comes to finances and security and protection. So I'll be honest. You may not be ready for that, okay? Because it is. I mean, it could be nerve-wracking too, okay? Where you gonna store this? I tell people, put it wherever you store your gun. That's where you need to store this wallet, okay? Store it with your gun. All right, number 10. Most cryptocurrencies and crypto projects will fail. There are several thousand cryptocurrencies and tokens in existence. Most of these projects will fail at some point. If you don't believe me, just look at look at 4 years ago. What were the top 11 projects then? Right? He analyzed 11 projects in 2019. After 2 years, only 3 of them, Agar, Gnosis, and Perplays, are still active. The rest have abandoned their social media accounts a long time ago, and the tokens they created are no longer to be found on CoinMarketCap.com. That is a survival rate of only 27%. Check out the historical snapshots on CoinMarketCap, and you will notice that many coins that were ranked very high a few years ago are not to be found in today's top 100 list or have simply vanished. This is a natural process and a fact that many investors and believers like to ignore. Now, here's the thing. Understanding this is why we say, like, invest in quality, useful projects. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't take a trade on something that might pump up and might give you some appreciative capital, like a Shiba Inu or something like that. But if you're talking about long-term wealth, you're talking about generational wealth, you're talking about leaving an inheritance to your children's children, I would think that you want to be in something the long term that's going to be here for the long term. Now some things you might think gonna be long term is not, but this is where it comes down to fundamentals. This is what it comes down to, being able to evaluate a particular project and see its use case and how it might be valuable to society. What difference does it make? And then decide, okay, this might be here for a while. There's some things that I still haven't invested in because I know they're going to be here for a while, that I'm just waiting a little while before I invest in. Let me say that again for the people that. There's some things that I know will be here for a while that I haven't invested in yet because they will be here for a while, right? So it may take a while for them to become mainstream. It may take a while for the adoption because they're going to be useful once we have more adoption. These are things that you kind of, again, we discuss and have conversations with in our club. But I wanted to come over here because, just so you know, there's almost, at this point, 15,000 different cryptocurrencies in the market today. Let me say that again. There are almost 15,000. Now, if their numbers are correct, if we say 27% or 30% of those 15,000 will still be in existence, that means that only 5,000 of them will still be around, right, in 2 years. Okay? Let me say it one more time. There are over 15,000 cryptocurrencies in the market, different tokens, different projects in the market today. If we take that number, 30%, that means only 5,000 of them will be around 2 to 3 years from now. And I just say, I don't want to be the person that's stuck, because this happened to me before. How many of you guys got stuck with something that you can't, you stuck with it? Right? You stuck with it. All right? You're stuck with it, can't do nothing with it. It's been delisted, you can't move it. It's just over there, you just looking at it like, what the hell is this? Right? So, but then we begin to understand tokenomics, fundamentals, and things like that. Okay? So that's what we got for it. At any rate, there are opportunities for you guys in case, again, I said this before, I offer quite a few things. We do this daily show, right? Daily show is free. Just tune in, watch. Just by watching this show, I can help you get rich, by the way. Just by watching this show, I can help you get rich. That's my goal. I've been called to help you get out of debt, get rich, and build wealth. That's what I've been called to do. This is just one of the ways that I do it. This is my give back. This is my offering to the community. Now, we understand that most people simply won't get up in the morning, watch the show, won't watch it on replay. That's on them, right? You find what you're looking for, right? So it's free. Other stuff I offer ain't free, right? So get the free stuff as much as you want. But when you want to go further, you want to go deeper, you ready to invest in yourself. Everybody putting down, so invest in myself. Then you say, hey, man, he got these classes available. I'm going to take a class. He offered them. I can take any class I want right now, 50% off. I might want to take that class so I can learn what I don't know, right? You choose what class you want to take. That's available to you. I do have a promo code available to you to be able to do that. Oh, he offers consultations. So maybe I've been in crypto for a while, but you know what? I ain't learned how to make it do what it do just yet. This brother over here getting 12%, 6%. He over here making it do what it do. He done went from 3 figures to 6 figures in 3 years. He making it do what it do. I might want to go one-on-one with the great one. Well, I offer consultations available for you as well. People have been signed up for that. I have limited space available. That might be something that you want to take advantage of. There's other people say, you know what? I've been in this thing for a minute. I'm tired of working by myself. I'm tired of doing all the research. I'm tired of everybody coming to me. It's time for me, right, to stop going solo. It's time for me to stop going fast by myself, but it's time for me to go far together. Well, that's why we have the crypto club, the Black Billionaires Club. You can decide to join that as well. You go to theblackbillionairesclub.com, and all of that stuff you'll find in the description below. If you got something out of today, you're saying, you know what, this was valuable to me, and you know, I'm going to give some roses, some flowers while this man is still alive. Well, you can let us know what your takeaway is today. What did you learn today? We don't do this just to do this, beautiful people. We do this to make a difference, and hopefully we made a difference in your life here today. If you're a person that's saying, you know what, I got so much to say, but I can't really put it into words. But man, my mind is blown. I just going to drop some pineapples in the chat representing my Kevin Hart moment that, hey, I did learn something today, and I'm still processing everything I learned. So let me just drop some pineapples in the chat so I can let this brother know I did take away something today. Okay, go ahead and do that in the comments below. We catch up on these comments, and then we will get up out of here, guys. So you guys enjoy. Go do your last minute shopping and all that stuff. All that good stuff, man. Miss Erica Moss said crazy because banks holding crypto too. Absolutely, man. What is this you? I'm looking. What is this you? I'm looking now. Okay, your evident protection net. Yeah, they're learning everything they can about technology. Know thyself, know thyself, know thyself. Invest in yourself. Absolutely, invest in yourself. It's been real. I appreciate you. Thank you for all. I appreciate you, Miss Moss. I thank you as well, Miss Teresa Goff. Right, thank you for all this valuable information. Pineapples in the chat as well. I appreciate you guys. Well, hey man, I'm your host ERGJ, certified global financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, the Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book The Black Billionaires Club. And I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we really need. And thank God, that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. It's time. What time is it? It's time. It's time for my outro promo commercial. Oh, yeah. And I